My fellow Swifties, I'm hyped. Today is a special day. There's going to be a lot of emotions in here. I'm probably going to feel happiness, sadness, probably going to be some hatred. She's probably going to talk about some ex of hers that I hate a lot. But you know what? I'm ready, guys. We are going to check out Speak Now, the full album. It is going to be Taylor's version. I'm hyped. Now, I was going to wear like a purple shirt that I have, a short sleeve purple shirt, you know, just to set up the vibe here, just to set up the spirit here with Speak Now. As you can see, the whole aesthetic here is pretty much purple. Taylor looking like a princess with her purple dress on. But honestly, where I live in the DMV and like near DC, and it's freaking cold. I am freezing, so I'm wearing a sweater right now. So no purple shirt today. If you guys are new here, welcome. I upload Taylor Swift videos every single week. If you guys want to get early access as well as exclusive content to all my videos, go ahead and check out my Patreon if you are interested. Now, some people are probably mad right now that I'm not checking out her original album. Honestly, a lot of you guys always tell me with Taylor's version, her voice is way better, sounds way better, things like that. But honestly, another reason to why I kind of wanted to check out Taylor's version is because there's over 20 songs on here. There's 22 songs in here, and the original album only has like 14. So I thought it's better that I just check out Taylor's version since it got way more songs, and I'm dying to just hear them. For those of you that are new here, I rate my songs from a 1 through 10. Pretty much the things that I look for the most when I rate a song are pretty much like the production, right? How is the beat? How are the instrumentals in the background? How does her voice sound? Things like that. The second thing I look for is pretty much the storytelling, the lyrics, right? Do the lyrics make me feel some type of way? Do they make me feel some type of sadness, happiness, entertainment, or whatever? And I guess the third thing that I look for is pretty much like the repeat. If I can hear the song more than once, right? So those are pretty much like the three things that I look for when I rate a song, things like that. So yeah, that's just a little heads up for those of you that are new here, and for those of you that have been here for a while. You guys know I love to rate my songs and things like that. This album is about 1 hour and 44 minutes long, but for me it's probably gonna take over 2 hours, and I completely apologize about that. I already got a snack here ready for me. I got my water. Let's just say water. You guys can probably guess what's in here. I can't say the other word because, you know, we gotta keep YouTube appropriate here. We gotta keep it YouTube friendly here. So yeah, but just a heads up, guys. I am over 21, but I cannot say what's actually in here because, you know, it's YouTube. I gotta keep the guidelines and things appropriate around here. So yeah, just anyways, let me shut up, man. Let me shut up, guys. Let's go ahead and check out track 1, Mine. Okay, Mine. Put the lyrics in here. Lyrics. All right, let's go. Okay, she said Christopher Rowe.
You were in college working part-time, waiting tables, left a small town, never looked back. I was a flight risk with a fear of falling, wondering why we bother with love if it never lasts. I say, can you believe it? As we're lying on the couch, the moment I can see it, yes, yes, I can see it now. You remember we were sitting there by the water. You put your arm around me for the first time. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine.
Damn, bro, that chorus was fire. I absolutely love that beat drop there with the instrumentals there, man. Who's the producer again? Christopher Rowe. I believe this is the same producer that we saw in Fearless. It already sounds a little bit, it sounds a lot like Fearless, honestly, with the whole instrumentals kind of got like that little, I guess rock, pop, right? It kind of has like that rock pop vibe to it already. But yeah, wow, great.
Flash forward and we're taking on the world together. And there's a drawer of my things at your place. You learn my secrets and you figure out why I'm guarded. You say we'll never make my parents' mistakes.
Oh, I was trying to figure out. So here she says, you say we'll never make my parents' mistakes. Okay, I didn't know Taylor's parents, Mama Swift and Papa Swift, I guess, had problems in her childhood. Over here, she kind of mentions her parents again. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. It's kind of like she's already talking about her past life when she was a child, how her parents were having, I guess, these type of problems. I didn't know that.
But we got bills to pay. We got nothing figured out. When it was hard to take, yes, this is what I thought about. Do you remember we were sitting there by the water? You put your arm around me for the first time. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Do you remember all the city lights on the water? You saw me start to believe for the first time. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. And I remember that fight, 2:30 a.m. as everything was slipping right out of our hands. I ran out crying and you followed me out into the street. Brace myself for the goodbye, 'cause it's all I've ever known. And you took me by surprise. You said I'll never leave you alone.
This is
You
adorable.
said, I remember how we felt sitting by the water. And every time I look at you, it's like the first time I fell in love with a careless man's careful daughter. She is the best thing that's ever been mine. Hold on, never turn back. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Do you believe it? We're gonna make it now. And I can see it. I can see it now.
Jesus. What a way to start off the album, man. Oh my goodness. I think this is like a perfect song to set up pretty much the whole tone of this album. Seems like we're gonna be getting a lot of things about, love. Her voice in here was magnificent, man. That's why one of the reasons why I just wanted to check out Taylor's version, honestly. I put this on the classic bangers playlist too, and obviously the Mamacita playlist as well. I really enjoyed the chorus a lot on here. I guess when she says, "You are the best thing that's ever been mine," I mean, it's such a beautiful thing to say to your loved one, honestly. And it's a perfect example of the title, "Mine." Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I'll give this one an 8.5, honestly. This is a song I can definitely hear again. Yeah, great way to start, honestly. These curtains are bad, guys. I completely apologize for the lighting. Sunset is coming down, but the lighting will get better, hopefully. All right, next track, guys, is Sparks Fly. Sparks Fly. my god. Just like what I said before last time. I keep telling you guys this, man. We need a rock album. Bro, it's like once we get to the chorus, you can just hear this insane beat drop and it just releases like this type of rock style of music.
My mind forgets to remind me you're a bad idea. You touch me once and it's really something you find. I'm even better than you imagined I would be. I'm on my guard for the rest of the world, but with you, I know it's no good.
Damn.
And I could wait patiently, but I really wish you would drop everything down. Meet me in the pouring rain. Kiss me on the sidewalk. Take away the pain.
I like how she says drop everything now, meet me in the pouring rain, cause that's like such a romantic thing to do, right? You just want to kiss your love interest out there in the rain, just like you watch all these romantic movies and we fantasize stuff like that, right? Like you just want to kiss your loved one out there in the pouring rain when both of you guys are both wet. You guys get the point.
'Cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile. Give me with those green eyes, baby, as the lights go down. Give me something that'll haunt me when you're not around. 'Cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile.
Bro, I don't really do this often, guys, but she says get me with those green eyes, baby. Who's the guy with the green eyes in Sparks Fly? Who's the guy? Jake Owen. I don't even know who that is, by the way. I think I must be living under a rock or something, but I don't know who that is. Oh shit, yeah. It's him. He got green eyes. Okay. So I'm assuming the song's about him then.
My fingers through your hair and watch the lights go wild. Just keep on keeping your eyes on me. It's just wrong enough to make it feel right. And lead me up the staircase, won't you whisper soft and slow? I'm captivated by you, baby, like a fireworks show. Drop everything down, meet me in the pouring rain. Kiss me on the sidewalk, take away the pain. 'Cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile. Give me with those green eyes,
Good work
baby, as the lights go down. Give me something that'll haunt me when you're not around.
I'm loving the word choice that she's using and how all these lyrics describe the title Sparks Fly. I'm captivated by you, baby, like a fireworks show. Damn, bro, yo, Taylor got some riz, man. Cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile, bro. Like Taylor got that riz in her, man.
I see sparks fly whenever you smile. And the sparks fly. Oh, baby, smile. And the sparks fly.
Shit, man, we need a rock album so bad, man. We need a rock album. Yeah, I like Sparks Fly. I like this one too. I honestly, I liked it the same as mine. I don't know which one I like better. So honestly, I'll give this one an 8.5 as well. To me, 8.5 is like very, very good, right? 9 and 10 are usually like super, super good. Like it's one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. Sparks Fly is not one of like the best songs I've heard in my life, but it is a pretty good song with good lyrics. I like it. honestly, it has good catchiness in as well whenever the chorus came on. Yeah, I liked it. All right, back to December. Oh yeah, also guys, let me know which songs in this album have the music videos too. Heads up guys, I already see here that we have Dear John. For those of you that have been on this channel for a long time, I think over a year ago, I listened to Dear John and Mean. So I believe those are the only two songs that I know on this album. And Haunted. So just a heads up guys, I've heard those three songs already before. Alright, anyways, let's go.
So glad you made time to see me. How's life? Tell me, how's your family? I haven't seen them in a while. You've been good, busier than ever. We small talk, work and the weather. Your guard is up and I know why. Because the last time you saw me is still burned in the back of your mind. You gave me roses and I left them there to die.
Why?
So this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night. And I go back to December all the time. It turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you, wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. I go back to December, turn around and make it alright. I go back to December all the time.
Damn, this does not sound good, man. And knowing that Taylor was born December 13th, it's just kind of sad to hear that around her birthday time, she was not really having a good birth month, I guess.
These days I haven't been sleeping, staying up, playing back myself, leaving when your birthday passed and I didn't call. And I think about summer, all the beautiful times I watched you laughing from the passenger side, and realized I loved you in the fall. And then the cold came, the dark days when fear crept into my mind. You gave me all your love and all I gave you was goodbye. So this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night. And I go back to December all the time. It turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you, wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. I go back to December, turn around and change my own mind. I go back to December all the time.
It does sound a lot like Fearless. I remember hearing that guitar sound a lot in Fearless. So guys, I'm noticing a lot in every song. When I look at the credits, it says main artist is Taylor, composer is Taylor, producer is Taylor, and lyricist is Taylor. In Fearless, I don't think Taylor Swift wrote every single song in the Fearless album. I might be wrong about that. I think someone in the comments told me that in this album specifically, Taylor has full-on credit. So she writes every song in here. It was pretty much directed, produced. Like everything was done by her. I mean, like Christopher Rowe was there, obviously. But Taylor is the main lyricist here, y'all. She thought of all this stuff on her own. And it amazes me how 19, 20-year-old girl just manages to write all this. I mean, Taylor was way ahead of her time, y'all. She's just one of a kind.
I miss your tan skin, your sweet
talking about me? I miss your tan skin, your sweet smile, Get it? I'm tan.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Okay, let me shut up. Let me shut up, man.
Maybe this is wishful thinking, probably mindless dreaming. But if we loved again, I swear I'd love you right. I'd go back in time and change it, but I can't. So if the chain is on your door, I understand. But this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night.
Taylor, what did you do?
And I go back to December. Turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you, wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. I go back to December, turn around and make it alright.
What did you do?
I go back to December, turn around and change my own life. I go back to December all the time. All the time.
Okay, honestly, this was beautiful. This was a really beautiful song. Really relatable. You know, we've all been there, guys. We've all regret a certain love interest that we had in our lives, right? She keeps saying, "I wish I can go back to December and just fix this and things like that." I'm gonna give this song an 8. I honestly like mine and Sparks Fly way more than Back to December. It's a good song. I like the other two more, me personally. This song is a little bit repeatable, but it's still a beautiful song. Just about regretting this type of love interest that you had, and you just wish you can fix whatever you dealt with in that relationship. It's a relatable song, honestly. So I'll give this one an 8. 8 is still pretty good for me, honestly. Next track is Speak Now. I'm surprised this one was not the first track. Usually, when Taylor has like a self-titled song that has the same name as the album, most of the time it will be the first track. But I'm surprised it's not. Okay, let's go.
I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl. I sneak in and see your friends and her snotty little family, all dressed in pastel, and she is yelling at a bridesmaid somewhere back inside a room, wearing a gown shaped like a pastry.
Hold on. Taylor Swift's already cooking, y'all. She's already cooking here.
This is surely not what you thought it would be. I lose myself in a daydream where I stand and say, don't say yes, run away now. I'll meet you when you're out of the church at the back door. Don't wait or say a single vow. You need to hear me out. And they said, speak now.
That is a perfect way. I love the way how she just explained that. What's that phrase that they say in weddings? Speak now and something vow. I don't know. It's a term that they use at weddings, right? And I kind of like how she's kind of describing the term speak now in a wedding.
Fond gestures are exchanged, and the organ starts to play a song that sounds like a death march, and I am hiding in the curtains. It seems that I was uninvited by your lovely bride-to-be. She floats down the aisle like a pageant queen, but I know you wish it was me. You wish
bridge.
I hear the preacher say, speak now or forever hold your peace.
That's the term that I was thinking of, man. I couldn't really remember what it is that the preacher says in weddings, but that's what I was trying to tell you guys. I kind of like how she's using this wedding, and how that relates to the title, Speak Now. Speak now or forever hold your grace is what the preacher says.
There's a silence, there's my last chance. I stand up with shaky hands, all eyes on me. Horrified looks from everyone in the room, but I'm only looking at you. I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl. So don't say yes, run away now. I'll meet you when you're out of the church at the back door. Don't wait to say a single vow. You need to hear me out. Instead, speak now. You'll say, let's run away now. I'll meet you when I'm out of my tux at the back door. Baby, I didn't say my vows. So glad you were around when they said speak now.
God damn it, Taylor. We've all been there. Especially now I'm at the age where I know people that are going to get married. And I'm just like, damn, I remember I used to have a crush on this girl when I was younger. Okay. All right. Let me shut up before someone I know watches this video, man. Jesus Christ. Okay. Speaking now. Yeah, honestly, it was good. It was good. I liked it. A lot of these songs are having good catchiness vibes to it. She's really killing it with the choruses. I'm really enjoying like how they added like such a great instrumental with the choruses, and it makes the song catchy, right? But I will give this one an 8 as well as Back to December. I still think the first two tracks were better. And this usually happens with albums. Usually in albums, like the first songs will give you the most hype, and then I feel like most of the time it like kind of settles down a little bit like midway, and then towards the end it just starts to pick up again most of the time. I've been noticing a lot with albums. But it's still good quality. I mean, this is still a pretty good catchy song, Speak Now. Maybe that's probably why she didn't want to make this one the first track, knowing that these other songs probably had way more interest and more people like these other songs, which is why she probably didn't want Speak Now to be the first track. I mean, I could be wrong here. Yeah. All right. Dear John, guys. Now, I have heard this song. I heard this song twice, I believe. I watched a music video for it. And I saw Taylor perform this song. I saw a video of Taylor singing the song at the Speak Now tour. So, yeah. Let's just go ahead and hear this again. And hear Taylor cook John Mayer again. I know the song is about John Mayer too, so let's just hear her cook him again. Yeah, let's go.
The nights when my days once revolved around you. Counting my footsteps, praying the floor won't fall through again. And my mother accused me of losing my mind, but I swore I was fine. You paint me a blue sky, then go back and turn it to rain.
I'm sorry, guys. No, there is no music video for this song. I was thinking of Mean. But I did hear this song. I did hear her sing this live though. But no, there was no music video for this one.
And I lived in your chest would change the rules every day. Wondering which version of you I might get on the phone tonight. Well, I stopped picking up, and this song is to let you know why. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home.
Just to remember, how old was John Mayer again when he dated Taylor? I know he was like 15 years older than her, guys, but let me know what the age gap again was.
Should've known. Well, maybe it's me and my blind optimism to blame. Or maybe it's you and your sick need to give love, then take it away.
Wow, I never noticed that.
And you'll add my name to your long list of traitors who don't understand.
I'm happy I'm listening to this song again, because I only checked the lyrics out once for this song. And you'll add my name to your long list of traitors. The traitors, is she referring to his exes?
And I look back and regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home. Dear John, I see it all now, it was wrong. Don't you think 19 is too young to be played by dark, twisted games when I loved you so? I should've known.
Wasn't there another song that talked about John Mayer? I think it was Would've, Could've, Should've, right? And notice how in here she says I should have known. And then in Would've, Could've, Should've, she kind of uses kind of that same phrase, I think. Damn. It amazes me how Taylor was about, again, she was 19 years old when she wrote this song, but holy shit, man, the lyrics that I'm hearing by this young girl that created this song is just so amazing, man. And I like how she's also kind of like taking accountability of her actions too. Like, she knows she was young, but I don't blame her. I don't blame her. There's a lot of people nowadays that do date older people, but honestly, me personally, I don't blame them. They're young, they're still learning and stuff like that. She was 19, guys. She's obviously not a super mature adult yet, so can't really blame her too much for dating an older guy. John Mayer, however, this guy was a pervert / dick. I mean, he pretty much manipulated her, used her, and things like that. So yeah, screw John Mayer, y'all. Screw him.
You are an expert at sorry and keeping the lines blurry. Never impressed by me acing your tests. All the girls that you run dry have tired, lifeless eyes, 'cause you burn them out.
Bro, she just had that demon in her. Taylor's always had that gangsta in her. Okay, but I took your matches before fire could catch me. Dude, she was literally cooking, man.
I'm shining like fireworks over your sad, empty town.
Just like in the Speak Now tour.
Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home.
And don't take this the wrong way, guys, but I kind of like how this song pretty much kind of does have a voice to young girls out there that are dealing with, you know, being, you know, sexually harassed and things like that by older men. And I kind of like how Taylor is kind of has like this song in a way is also a message to those people that are being manipulated and you know, being harassed and things like that by these older men. So I mean, I could see why that also could be another reason to why Dear John has such a big impact. Honestly, a lot of people do talk about the song a lot, and I see why.
You should've known. Don't you think I was too young? You should've known.
Well, guys, this is the best song that we've heard so far in the album. I mean, guys, this is I give this one a 9. Guys, this is the best song that we've heard so far in the album. Best lyrics. This song had everything that she would want in a song. She was actually cooking in it too. She was pretty much dissing John in this song. Like I said as well earlier, it has a message to you know, to anybody dealing with a certain situation like this when you're dating somebody older than you and things like that. The overall message delivery in the song was great. Loved the instrumentals in the background. The chorus was beautiful with her voice just saying Dear John. I mean, she was killing the high notes in this. Just like I remember from the Speak Now. I remember watching a video of her singing Dear John live. There's a whole reaction video of me reacting to that performance if you guys do want to see it. But man, her voice was so great in that performance, man. You can see how much that song meant to her personally, how much of an asshole and a freaking dick John Mayer is, honestly. Dear John, ladies and gentlemen, this song is a 9, man. This is really, really good. This is a great song. 9. I think 9 is fair. Mean, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is another song that I have heard before, y'all. We had 2 back-to-back songs that I've heard before. So I got them confused. Mean has the music video that I have seen before, just to let you guys know. So I've heard the song before, and I know how Taylor's original baby voice sounds for Mean, but I don't think I've checked out a Taylor's version of Mean. I only reacted to the original song. So Taylor's version of Mean, let's go. Let's hear this one.
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me, you have knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You, with your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded. You, picking on the weaker man. Well, you can take me down with just one single blow. But you don't know what you don't know. So
song about Kanye, right? This song is about Kanye, right? I think so.
Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? You, with your switching sides and your wildfire lies and your humiliation, you have pointed out my flaws again, as if I don't already see them.
Maybe.
With my head down, trying to block you out, 'cause I'll never impress you. I just wanna feel okay again. I'll bet you got pushed around, somebody made you cold, but the cycle ends right now, 'cause you can't lead me down that road, and you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean.
I just love how Taylor Swift pretty much predicted the future here, y'all. She says, someday I'll be living in a big old city. Here she is, y'all, with her Grammys, with all the achievements that she has. And if this song is about Kanye's down here now, y'all. He's literally down here, and Taylor's up here now, literally.
Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean? And I can see years from now in a bar, talking over a football game with that same big loud opinion, but nobody's listening, washed up and ranting about the same old bitter things, drunk and grumbling on about how I can't sing, but all you are is mean.
I remember this part.
All you are is mean, and a liar, and pathetic, and a lonely life, and mean, and mean, and mean, and mean. But someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Yeah.
I wonder why Taylor wanted to kind of switch up the type of genre here. This is country. I wonder what the deal was, that why she kind of wanted to switch it up to country.
Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so? Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so? Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
I mean, who knows? Could be about Kanye, but just by hearing the lyrics, I don't think it's about Kanye. It could be about someone out there that just really probably doubted her in her life, and probably told Taylor, you're never gonna be big, you're never gonna achieve your dreams, and none of that. So maybe Taylor's describing a person like that. But yeah, Taylor accomplished her dreams, y'all. Now she's one of the GOATs, literally. I like this. This was like a fun country song, guys. And y'all, I think this is the first pretty much diss song that Taylor ever had. I mean, Taylor's always had that demon. She's always had that gangsta in her, y'all. And the song Mean literally proved that. I'm gonna give Mean a 9, y'all. This is, and I'm gonna add this to the playlist. I cannot believe I don't have this added to the playlist. We're gonna add it to Classic Bangers and Mamacita's playlist. I like it. I like it when artists just come and talk their shit, and she did it in Mean, honestly. 9. This is a 9. All right, track 7 is The Story of Us. Let's hear this one. Damn.
I used to think one day we'd tell the story of us, how we met and the sparks flew instantly, and people would say they're the lucky ones. I used to know my place was the spot next to you. Now I'm searching the room for an empty seat, 'cause lately I don't even know what page you're on. Oh, a simple complication, miscommunications lead to fallout. So many things that I wish you knew. So many walls up I can't break through. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Wow.
Next.
Yo, bro, we need a rock album. Oh my god. Damn, y'all. Speaking out, like, Fearless, I thought Fearless had great rock sounds to it, but guys, Speaking Out is straight up just rock. I was not expecting to hear this much rock in Speaking Out. I thought Speaking Out was gonna, I thought she was gonna transition straight into like pop. To be honest with you, that was my expectations for this album, where she kind of shifts from country straight into just straight up pop. But no, it went from country to just rock, and I love it, man.
Chapter.
Whoa.
And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. Next chapter.
Next chapter.
How'd we end up this way? See me nervously pulling at my clothes and trying to look busy, and you're doing your best to avoid me. I'm starting to think one day I'll tell the story of us, how I was losing my mind when I saw you here, but you held your pride like you should have held me. Oh, I'm scared to see the ending. Why are we pretending this is nothing? I tell you I miss you, but I don't know how. I've never heard silence quite this loud. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me? Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now.
Damn. What's she talking about?
This is looking like a contest of who can act like they're careless, but I liked it better when you were on my side. The battle's in your hands now, but I would lay my armor down if you said you'd rather love than fight. So many things that you wish I knew, but the story of us might be ending soon. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking.
my goodness. This was great. I think this song, out of all the songs we've heard so far, this was like a perfect representation of rock music. I love the pauses in between the guitars. Um, and then everything just started to pick up when the chorus came. You hear all these instrumentals in the background, the electric guitar, the drums. I mean, holy shit, man. I love the beats in this so much. And Taylor's voice was magnificent. Um, Honestly, I was like too focused on overall the production of the song. I wasn't really too focused too much on the lyrics. But from what it kind of sounds like in here, it kind of sounds like here she's talking about what happened like towards the end of a relationship and how there's like this hatred and there's like all this hatred at the end of the relationship. It could be about John Mayer, honestly. From what it sounds like in here, she hates this guy. It might be about John Mayer, honestly, from what I'm hearing. Again, y'all can let me know down in the comments who the song was about, but I'm gonna take a guess, and it could be about John Mayer again. She also says stuff like, now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. So maybe these two met up somewhere with each other and they're just not speaking to each other. So yeah, let me know in the comments who this person was about, y'all. But the story of us, I'm gonna give this one 8.5. I love this one as much as mine. Sparks Fly, I'll put in the same category as those two songs, y'all. This was fire. This was a dope song, honestly. And I'm gonna add this to the playlist. This is going to the playlist too. All right, track 8 is Never Grow Up. Never Grow Up. Interesting title. All right, let's go.
Your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. Your little eyelids flutter 'cause you're dreaming, so I tuck you in, turn on your favorite night light.
Is this song going to be just like that one song we heard in Fearless about pretty much like how amazing it is to have, you know, parents and things like that? Was it The Day Of? I forgot the name of that one song.
To you, everything's funny. You got nothing to regret. I'd give all I have, honey, if you could stay like that. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It can stay this simple. I won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And no one will desert you. Just try to never grow up.
That's beautiful.
Never grow up. You're in the car on the way to the movies, and you're mortified your mom's dropping you off. At 14, there's just so much you can't do, and you can't wait to move out someday and call your own shots. But don't make her drop you off around the block. Remember that she's getting older too. And don't lose the way that you dance around in your PJs, getting ready for school. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. It could stay this simple. And no one's ever burned you. Nothing's ever left you scarred. And even though you want to, just try to never grow up.
I wonder how Mama Swift and Papa Swift reacted when they heard this song, knowing that they raised such an incredible daughter. This is the side that I love to see so much of Taylor Swift. A lot of artists don't really show this type of side. Artists don't really make music like this about how they want their kids to grow up and how how well mannered their children should be. Guys, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, guys, they will be great parents. Okay, I ship those two, and I've seen the way how Taylor writes songs about having kids, and Taylor would be a fabulous mother.
Take pictures in your mind of your childhood room. Memorize what it sounded like when your dad gets home. Remember the footsteps, remember the words said, and all your little brother's favorite songs. I just realized everything I have is someday gonna be gone. So here I am in my new apartment in a big city. They just dropped me off. It's so much colder than I thought it would be, so I tucked myself in and turned my nightlight on.
Aww.
Wish I'd never grown up. Wish I'd never grown up. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. I could still be little. Oh, I don't wanna grow up. Wish I'd never grown up. It could still be simple. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Could stay this simple. Won't let nobody hurt you. Won't let no one break your heart. And even though you want to, please try to never grow. Just to never grow up. Never grow up. Just to never grow up.
Me personally, I think this is the saddest song we've heard so far in this album. It's just such a wholesome, beautiful song. And I kind of like how she's kind of talking, and in this song, you pretty much hear from two different perspectives. She's talking like she's the parent, and she's also talking like she's the daughter. So you're hearing two different people in this song. And she's pretty much giving good two viewpoints of how a parent acts and how a child acts. Yeah, this is just beautiful, man. I mean, the beginning of the song starts off with your little hands wrapped around my finger, and it's so quiet in the world tonight. I mean, guys, I'm in my 20s. In case you guys didn't know, I'm in my 20s, and I want to have a family one day. You know, it'll be so amazing to have the family, and it's just hearing this is just so beautiful. And the thought of growing up, it gets scary when you see your children growing up. You get scared. It's like a part of you is pretty much leaving you. You know, your creation is leaving you. She talks about here, I'm getting an apartment, and moving out is sad. You know, Taylor's parents raised her so perfect, man. Honestly, this was a really beautiful song. I'm with this one 8.5, man. I'm enjoying this album. Honestly. All right. Enchanted, guys. I've heard this song too. I've heard this before too. I think I checked out a performance for this in the Speak Now tour. So we have Enchanted. I don't think I've heard Taylor's version of this song though before. But I've heard the song plenty of times. There's a mashup of this song too, I believe, in the eras. So Enchanted, yeah, it's one of the best songs in this album, honestly, I feel like.
There I was again tonight, forcing laughter, faking smiles, same old tired, lonely place. Walls of insincerity, shifting eyes and vacancy, vanished when I saw your face. All I can say is it was enchanting to meet you.
I love how she uses the word enchanting instead of saying it was so fascinating, it was amazing to see you. Enchanting just makes it sound way more lovable, honestly.
Your eyes whispered, have we met? Across the room, your silhouette starts to make its way to me. The playful conversation starts, counter all your quick remarks like passing notes in secrecy. And it was enchanting to meet you. All I can say
Get ready for the beat drop.
is I was enchanted to meet you.
Enchanted has the best beat drop in this album, y'all. That I like how it just, the song starts off so slow, right? And then midway, once we get to that chorus, it just picks up, and then they just drop that nice beat drop there. Enchanted probably has the best beat drop so far from what we heard so far.
Lingering question kept me up 2 a.m. Who do you love? I wonder till I'm wide awake. And now I'm pacing back and forth, wishing you were at my door. I'd open up and you would say, hey, it was enchanting to meet you.
You know, every time I hear this song, I just think of the movie Enchanted, literally. I'm over here hearing the lyrics and stuff like that. If you guys haven't watched Enchanted, it's a good, beautiful fairy tale movie with what's her name? Amy Adams, I think that's her name, and the guy from Grey's Anatomy. I forgot that guy's name, but yeah. It's a great, growing up, that was one of my favorite, like, I guess Disney movies growing up. I absolutely enjoyed Enchanted. Watch it if you guys have not seen it. So good.
This is me praying that this was the very first page, not where the storyline ends. My thoughts will echo your name until I see you again. These are the words I held back as I was leaving too soon. I was enchanted to meet you.
Oh man, this song gives me like love story vibes too, man. It's just such a beautiful romantic song. Honestly, I absolutely love this song, Enchanted, y'all. 9. This is a 9. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I have heard the song before. I have the original version on my playlist too, by the way, guys. So I'm not gonna add this one on the playlist. I'm not gonna lie though. I think I'll add it to the playlist actually. I think I like her voice way more in this one. Might be a hot take, but I think I like her voice in Taylor's version way more. Yeah, also with the Christopher Rowe guys, in the original album, was Christopher Rowe the only producer in that? Him and Taylor, or were there other producers in that album, guys? Let me know. But I mean, if Christopher Rowe was the only one, guys, I mean, just the overall beats and instrumentals that he added in this album is just so magnificent. Honestly, crap, my camera's about to die, man. Jesus Christ, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, next track is Better Than Revenge. Damn.
Now go stand in the corner and think about what you did.
The story starts when it was hot and it was summer, and I had it all. I had him right there where I wanted him. She came along, got him alone, and let's hear the applause. She took him faster than you could say sabotage. I never saw it coming, wouldn't have suspected it. I underestimated just who I was dealing with. She had to know the pain was beating on me like a drum. She underestimated just who she was stealing from. She's not a saint, and she's not what you think. She's an actress, whoa. He was a moth to the flame. She was holding the matches, whoa. Soon she's gonna find stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you many friends. She should keep in mind, there is nothing I do better than revenge.
I kind of like how this album has such a late 2000s, early 2010 vibes. This is the type of songs that you would hear on like the Disney Channel, right? With like Hannah Montana and things like that, Zack and Cody. I love how I'm getting like that type of vibe from these songs.
She looks at life like it's a party and she's on the list. She looks at me like I'm a trend and she's so over it. I think her ever-present frown is a little troubling, and she thinks I'm psycho cause I like to rhyme her name with things. But sophistication isn't what you wear or who you know, or pushing people down to get you where you wanna go. They didn't teach you that in prep school, so it's up to me that no amount of vintage dresses gives you dignity. She's not a saint, and she's not what you think. She's an actress, whoa. He was a moth to the flame. She was holding the matches, whoa. Soon she's gonna find stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you many friends. She should keep in mind, there is nothing I do better than revenge.
Guys, we're getting more diss songs here, y'all. I don't know who this woman that Taylor's talking about, but she is dissing the hell out of this guy's girlfriend. She's an actress. Okay. It's like I think she's saying she's an actress because she's probably acting super fake around this guy. That's crazy that she called this girl an actress, because she's pretty much saying you're acting fake around this guy. Damn, but who is the girl and who is the guy that she's talking about?
Just another thing for you to roll your eyes at, honey. You might have him, but haven't you heard? I'm just another thing for you to roll your eyes at, honey. You might have him, but I always get the last word.
I love it.
She's faster than you can say sabotage.
Love this one. Love this one. This is officially one of my favorite songs on this album, y'all. This might be probably my third favorite in this album, y'all. I think, damn it, I think Enchanted is my favorite so far. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I did like the second one. Sparks Fly was good too. I don't know, guys. There's so many great songs in this album, but this is 8.7. I'm gonna give this 8.7. I like this way more than mine. I like it way more than Sparks Fly. I still think Dear John and Mean are better. I gave those a 9, but I'm gonna have to give Better Than Revenge an 8.7. She is cooking in this, man. Jesus Christ. And this will straight up give me punk vibes, literally. Like rock punk vibes. Loved it. 8.7. It's going to the playlist one. This is going to the playlist too. Like I said, guys, you guys probably saw the notification there. My camera's about to die. Guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I apologize. I have to charge this camera, so I'll be back. Alright, guys, the next track is Innocent, track 11. We are actually halfway there, guys. By the way, like I said, I do plan on checking out all songs, so we are halfway there. All right, Innocent. This is recording. Okay, we're good. All right, let's go.
I guess you really did it this time. Left yourself in your warpath. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Lost your mind trying to get it back. Wasn't it easier in your lunchbox days? Always a bigger bed to crawl into. Wasn't it beautiful when you believed in everything and everybody believed in you? It's alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. You can't speak of, but at night you live it all again. You wouldn't be shattered on the floor now. If only you had seen what you know now then. Wasn't it easy in your firefly catching days, when everything out of reach, someone bigger brought down to you? Wasn't it beautiful, running wild till you fell asleep before the monsters caught up to you? It's alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. It's okay, life is a tough crowd. 32 and still growing up now. Who you are is not what you did.
Are you kidding me, Taylor? Is she... Don't you dare call him innocent. Now, if I'm right, is she talking about John Mayer? John Mayer, I believe, was 32, right?
You're still an innocent. It's okay, life is a tough crowd. 32 and still growing up now.
I mean, this has to be about John Mayer. Why is she, like, feeling guilty about him? What? What?
Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent.
Okay.
Time turns flames to embers. You'll have new Septembers. Every one of us has messed up too. Ooh, lines change like the weather. I hope you remember today is never too late to be brand It's alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. It's okay, life is a tough crowd. 32 and still going up now. Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent. You're still an innocent.
I mean, that's the thing with Taylor. You never know who she's talking about in her songs, but the her saying you're 32 is it's kind of giving it away that this might be about John Mayer, knowing the fact that he was, I believe, 32 and she was 19. But don't get me wrong, the song sounds good, right? I mean, she's forgiving him, right? Everyone makes mistakes in there. Everyone makes mistakes, and everyone deserves a second chance. So I love how Taylor is always, Taylor's a wholesome person. She's always so nice and forgiving. I've watched all these documentaries, Miss Americana and obviously the new doc that just came out, and she's such a wholesome and a nice person, and yet people still want to hate on her and bash on her and things like that. But still, I just don't know how I feel right now, man. Like, why are you forgiving this guy? If it is about John Mayer, why are you forgiving him? He does not deserve forgiveness. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
Lost your balance on a tightrope. Ooh, it's never too late to get it back.
But again, who knows? Maybe they are on maybe good terms now. I don't know. You Swifties know more than me. But I'm gonna just say it's about John Mayer. Overall, I thought the song was okay. I don't know. I just think too much, man. Like, I want to give the song a 7.5 so badly, knowing that she's forgiving John Mayer for, like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that she's forgiving him. I have to give this a 7.5, man, because I just don't like the way how this song sounds. Like, why does it have to be about him? Okay, God damn it, man. I'm sorry, guys. I'll do this a 7.5, man. I just don't like the way how she's forgiving this guy. I just don't like that. Okay, alright. Haunted. Like I told you guys, I've heard this song before. I'm gonna just sit here and just jam to it, man. This is such a great song. Alright, let's go.
Fragile line. I have known it all this time, but I
I remember from the Speak Now tour, I remember there was like this big bell, and Taylor was just hitting the crap out of that bell. That was so cool and funny to see, man.
Stood there and watched you walk away from everything we had, but I still mean every word I said to you. He will try to take away my pain, and he just might make me smile, but the whole time I'm wishing he was you instead.
So adorable.
Oh, holding my breath, won't see you again. Something keeps me holding on to nothing. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Something's gone terribly wrong. You're all I wanted. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Can't breathe whenever you're gone. Can't turn back. Now I'm haunted.
Such a good song.
I know I just know you're not gone. You can't be gone now. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Something's gone terribly wrong. Won't finish what you started. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out. Can't breathe whenever you're gone. I can't go back. I'm haunted. You and I walk a fragile line. I have known it all this time. Never ever thought I'd see it break. Never thought I'd see it.
Alright guys, now I may be a little bit biased here because I do know this song. I mean, I've reacted to this song so many times. I checked out the Speak Now tour of this song. She did a mashup with this song in the eras. I mean, I've heard the song plenty of times. I even added it to the playlist. I mean, I am a bit biased, guys, but I'm going to give this one a 9. I mean, everything about the song is just so unique, man. This song gets you emotional. Taylor's voice in here sounds so majestic and beautiful. She was killing the high notes there with the O's. I mean, oh god, this is such a great song. I love this one. But yeah, 9. It's a 9. All right, track 13. Now, we all know 13 is her lucky number, but most of the time, like, track 13 has always been so good, man. So let's hear this one. Last Kiss.
I still remember the look on your face, lit through the darkness at 1:58. The words that you whispered for just us to know. You told me you loved me, so why did you go away? I do recall now the smell of the rain, fresh on the pavement. I ran off the plane that July 9th. The it jumps through your shirt. I can still feel your arms, but now I'll go sit on the floor wearing your clothes. All that I know is I don't know how to be something you miss. I never thought we'd ever last kiss. I never imagined we'd end like this.
I feel so bad for Taylor, man. She's had so many heartbreaking relationships, man. I feel so bad for her.
Your name, forever the name on my lips. I do remember the swing of your step, the life of the party. You're showing off again, and I'd roll my eyes, and then you'd pull me in. I'm not much for dancing, but for you I did, because I love your handshake. Meeting my father, I love how you walk with your hands in your pockets, how you'd kiss me when I was in the middle of saying something. There's not a day I don't miss those rude interruptions. And I'll go sit on the floor wearing your clothes. All that I know is I don't know how to be something you miss. I never thought we'd ever last kiss. I never imagined we'd end like this. Your name, forever the name on my lips.
Wow. I really love the verse here where she just talked about how she's not really like a good dancer, but with you I'll dance with you. This is, relatable, like I could barely dance, okay? I could barely dance, but I just remember, the times I would have with, like an older girlfriend of mine, and I was always so shy to dance, and stuff like that at a party or whatever, but I would only dance with her, right? You learn how to like face your fears with that person that you love, and it's a great feeling, honestly, man.
So I'll watch your life in pictures like I used to watch you sleep, and I feel you forget me like I used to feel you breathe. And I'll keep up with our old friends just to ask them how you are. Hope it's nice where you are.
Damn.
And I hope the sun shines and it's a beautiful day, and something reminds you wish you had stayed. You can plan for a change in the weather and time, but I never planned on you changing your mind. So I'll go sit on the floor wearing your clothes. All that I know is I don't know how to be something you miss. I never thought we'd ever last kiss. I never imagined we'd end like this.
I swear to God, there's only one artist in the world that's always this close to making me tear up. It's only Taylor Swift, man. Jesus Christ.
Your name, forever the name on my lips, just like our last kiss. Forever the name on my lips. Just like our last.
This was such a beautiful song. She talks about how she loved this guy. She introduced this guy to her father and things like that. She's complimenting on the guy, saying that she loves it when you have your hands inside your pockets. I mean, you kissed me when I was in the middle of saying something. I mean, she even wears the guy's clothes. She loved this guy, man. Who is this guy that she's talking about? Yeah, this is a beautiful song, man. I mean, almost had me tear up there a little bit, remembering my past relationships. All right, Last Kiss. It was beautiful. You know, I'm not really a big fan of ballads, but when it comes to Taylor's ballads, they're good. I'll give this one an 8. It was a really, really good, beautiful song. I'll give this one an 8. All right, Long Live. Why do I feel like I know this song, Long Live? Okay, that makes sense. Wait, we're already on the 14th track. Did I skip a song? Haunted. Oh, damn, man, we're going by quick here, guys. Okay, yeah, Long Live. I think I heard this song, and she sings this a lot in the Eras. This is always, I believe, like the last song that she sings in the Eras, I believe. So I have heard the song before, but I don't really know like the lyrics. Like I hear it in the Eras, but I don't really know the lyrics. So let's see what she says here in the song.
I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same.
So that's why she sings this a lot in the Eras. That explains why this is always the last song. It's pretty much like a message to the fans, and I guess to the people around her too. She says, we were the kings and the queens, referencing, I guess, her band members as well. I loved her crew and her dancers, obviously. We learned a lot about them. We learned a lot about them in the documentary series. Really cool people, honestly.
You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through. Our kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered.
Wait, I don't remember. Did she change the lyrics on a history book? It was the end of a decade, but the start. Hold up. I don't think she said that in the Eras. I think she changed up the lyrics, if I'm mistaken. I think she changed up the lyrics.
I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. like a moment.
I might be mistaken, but is there like a trend whenever it's the last track of Taylor's album, it's always like a message to the fans? This one is a message to the fans, and then I remember in the life of a showgirl, the song with Sabrina Carpenter, I believe that was also the last track on the album. That was also a song like towards the fans, so maybe it's a trend going on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look back on Midnights and Folklore if those songs were about like the fans. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember, but maybe.
Promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. Long, long live the walls we crashed through. How the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Singing, long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life, fighting dragons with you. And long, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day you will be remembered.
Well, guys, we're not done yet. But if this was the original album, guys, we would have been done yet. And if I was to give you guys like an overall rating of the album, it would be pretty much a 9. I rate a lot of these songs 9s, 8.5s, 8s. And there was one song that I gave lower than an 8. It was Innocent. I might get a lot of hate on this for giving Innocent a 7.5, but like I said, guys, I only give the song a 7.5 because I just don't like the way how she's forgiving John Mayer, if the song is about John. But yeah, guys, that was Speak Now. Pretty much the original. We're gonna head into like the vault tracks and some of the other songs that were featured, like I believe like on the deluxe version and things like that. So yeah, guys, ours is, wait, I don't think I gave Long Live a rating. Yeah, I liked it. 9. We'll get that one a 9. Okay. All right, ours. All right, let's hear this one.
Elevator buttons and morning air. Stranger silence makes me wanna take the stairs. If you were here, we'd laugh about their vacant stares. But right now, my time is theirs. Seems like there's always someone who disapproves. They'll judge it like they know about me and you.
You see? Let the woman have some privacy. This is one thing that I should feel bad for about celebrities, is that the media is always goddamn, what's the word? Nosy. Like, they're always so nosy. They always want to get into these celebrities' businesses and stuff. And this is something that Taylor has had to deal with her whole life, man, is that these people are always just so nosy.
And the verdict comes from those with nothing else to do. The jury's out, but my choice is you. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks with things that shine, and life makes love look hard. The stakes are high, the their sleeves. Ghosts from your past gonna jump out at me, lurking in the shadows with their lip gloss smiles. But I don't care, 'cause right now you're mine. And you'll say, don't you worry, you're pretty little mine. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard.
Is this song about Taylor Lautner? I know you guys were telling me that around this time she was also, who knows if it was true or not, but maybe she could be talking about Taylor Lautner here. I think they had a little secret relationship going on, so maybe the song could be about him.
The stakes are high, the water's rough, but this love is ours. And it's not theirs to speculate if it's wrong, and your hands are tough, but they are where mine belong. And I'll fight their doubt and give you faith with this song for you. 'Cause I love the gap between your teeth, and I love the riddles that you speak. And any snide remarks from my father about your tattoos will be ignored, 'cause my heart is yours.
Okay, it's not about Taylor. She said this person has tattoos. Shit, it better not be about John Mayer, Jesus Christ. Or it could be about the other guy that I searched up earlier. Could be about that guy that I searched up earlier. I think it was in Sparks Fly, right? Or Mine. So it could be about that guy.
So don't you worry, you're pretty little mine. People throw rocks at things that shine, and life makes love look hard. Don't you worry, you're pretty little mine. People throw rocks at things that shine, but they can't take what's ours. They can't take what's ours. The stakes are high, the waters are rough, but this love is ours.
There you go. They cannot take your love. Perfect. Well said. It's probably about that guy with the green eyes that she's talking about. Who knows? Ours is okay. It's okay. I think I'll give this one I'll give it a 7.7. I think I liked it more than Innocent. But I wouldn't rate it the same as songs like Back to December and Speak Now. I gave those songs 8s, and I think those songs were better than ours. But this was okay. It was okay. I'll give this one like a 7.7. I think it's fair. Superman.
Tall, dark, and Superman. He puts papers in his briefcase and drives away to save the world or go to work. It's the same thing to me. He's got his mother's eyes, his father's ambition. I wonder if he knows how much that I miss him. I hang on every word you say, yeah. And you'll smile and say, how are you? And I'll say, just fine. I always forget to tell you I love you. I love you forever. I watch Superman fly away. You've got a busy day today. To save the world, I'll be around.
Yo, if your girl calls you Superman, that means you're locked in. You are locked in for the rest of your life if she calls you Superman. She's a keeper, trust me.
I watch Superman fly away. Come complicated, he's irrational. But I hope someday he'll take me away and save the day. Yeah, something in his deep brown eyes has me saying he's not all bad like his reputation. And I can't hear one single word they say. And you'll leave that places to be, and I'll be okay. I always forget to tell you I love you. I loved you from the very first day I watched Superman fly away. You've got a busy day today. You save the world, I'll be around. And I watch Superman fly away. Come back, I'll be with you someday. I'll be right here on the ground when you come back down. And I watch you fly around the world, and I hope you don't save some other girl. Don't forget about me. I'm far away, but I never let you go. I'm love struck, looking out the window. Don't forget where I'll be. Right here, wishing the flowers were from you, wishing the card was from you, wishing the card was from you. 'Cause I loved you from the very first day I watched Superman fly away. You've got a busy day today. Go save the world, I'll be around forever and ever. I watch Superman fly away. I swear I'll be with you someday. I'll be right here on the ground when you come back down. La 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 when you come back down.
Goddamn, man. If Taylor was to have a rock album I'm telling you right now, those rock concerts would be so electrifying. Literally, she would absolutely nail a rock concert. Shit, Taylor, I wish I was your Superman, but sadly, there's a man named Travis Kelce out there that's already your Superman. So damn it, that sucks. But anyways, Superman was good. It was good. Love the beat drop in there too. This album has such great beat drops, man. Honestly, I like it. 8. I'll give it an 8. I liked it. All right, next track is Electric Touch featuring Fall Out Boy. Damn, this really is a rock album, y'all. Okay. Okay. Oh, Aaron Desert's here too. It's not Christopher Rowe. Interesting. I guess Aaron is good at rock too. All right, let's hear it.
Just breathe, just relax, it'll be okay. Just an hour till your car's in the driveway. Just the first time ever hanging out with you tonight. I've got my money on things going badly. Got a history of stories ending sadly. Still hoping that the fire won't burn me. Just one time. Just one time. All I know is this could either break my heart or bring it back to life. Got a feeling
that was Electric Touch, ladies and gentlemen. Feature Fall Out Boy. Absolutely loved just overall the chemistry that these two had together. I thought it was good. I thought Fall Out Boy, the members in there did great. I just know that Taylor can bring us such a good rock concert. Honestly, I can't remember what performance that was, but Taylor came out with an electric guitar. I think it was We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, where she came out with the electric guitar. I forgot, man. But I know she could do it, man. I know she could do such a great rock concert, honestly. Electric Touch, I mean, love the lyrics. It was pretty fire. Yeah, I'll give this one an 8. I'll give it an 8. I enjoyed it. When Emma Falls in Love, track 17. I'm assuming it's going to be another type of non-fiction story again with a makeup character. We know Taylor is such a good storyteller when it comes to stuff like this. I mean, we saw it in folklore with Betty, Augustine, and James. So it's probably another story about another person that doesn't exist. But let's hear it. Emma.
When Emma falls in love, she paces the floor, closes the blinds and locks the door. When Emma falls in love, she calls up her mom, jokes about the ways that this one could go wrong. She waits and takes her time, 'cause little Miss Sunshine always thinks it's gonna rain. When Emma falls in love, I know that boy will never be the same. 'Cause she's the kind of book that you can't put down.
Hey.
Like if Cleopatra grew up in a small town. Boys would be good boys if they only had a chance to love her. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I wish I was her.
Okay, so she's over here glazing. Emma seems like Emma is like a good inspiration, honestly. She compared Emma to Cleopatra, the queen of I believe Egypt back in the day. Fuck, I could be wrong about this, man. Jesus Christ, I suck at history, but yeah, I mean, it's a good comparison, I guess. I know Cleopatra, I believe, was really young or something like that when she took over the world. Well, not the world, but like that part of the world near like Egypt, and I don't know. It's like a history, man, but yeah.
Emma falls in love, it's all on her face, hangs in the air like stars in outer space. When Emma falls in love, she disappears, and we all just laugh after seeing it all these years. When Emma falls apart, it's when she's alone. She takes on the pain and bears it on her own. 'Cause when Emma falls in love, she's in it for keeps. She won't walk away unless she knows she absolutely has to leave. And she's the kind of book that you can't put down. Like if Cleopatra grew up in a small town. And all the bad boys would be good boys if they only had a chance to love her. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I wish I was her.
Oh, well, she's so New York when she's in LA. Okay, never mind. She's a real person. So Emma is a real person. I'm assuming this was a pretty close friend of hers that she knew growing up, and pretty much how much this friend inspired a lot. She was pretty much a big inspiration for Taylor. Well, she's so New York when she's in LA.
put you in your place. When Emma falls in love, I'm learning. Emma met a boy with eyes like a man. Turns out her heart fits right in the palm of his hand. Now he'll be her shelter when it rains. Little does he know his whole world's about to change. She's the kind of book that you could put down, like if Cleopatra grew up in a small town. And all the bad boys would be good boys if they only had a chance to love her. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I wish I was her. Yeah, between me and you, sometimes I wish I was her.
Sometimes I wish I was her. Yeah, you see, I told you, man. This woman is such a big inspiration for her. Literally. Damn, this was good. Y'all get this one an 8. Honestly, I love the whole chorus. Once we get to this part right here, cause she's the kind of book that you can't put down. I mean, shit. I wish my friends glazed me like that. Honestly. Yeah, this was great. I liked it. I liked it. All right, next song is I Can See You, track 19. I Can See You. Okay. Oh. Oh. I think we're shifting into pop now? Sounds like pop.
You brush past me in the hallway and you don't think I can see it through you. I've been watching you for ages and I spent my time trying not to feel it. But what would you do if I went to touch you now? What would you do if they never found us out? What would you do if we never made up? Cause I can see you waiting down the hall from me, and I can see you up against the wall with me. And what would you do, baby, if you only knew that I can see you?
Shit, yo, Travis has no idea how lucky he is to have a woman that is this so romantic and passionate over here saying, I want to kiss you. I want you to just like kiss me against that wall. I mean, yeah, Travis, you're one lucky guy.
We kept everything professional, but something's changed. It's something I like. They keep watchful eyes on us, so it's best that we move fast and keep quiet. You won't believe half the things I see inside my head. Wait till you see half the things that haven't happened yet. What would you do if I went to touch you now? What would you do if they never found us out? What would you do if we never made up? Cause I can see you waiting down the hall from me, and I can see you up against the wall with me. And what would you do, baby, if you only knew? That I can see you, your jacket on the floor. I can see you, baby, want you even more. What would you do, baby, if you only knew that I can see you?
So it seems like never mind, this is not Aaron Dessner. Jack Antonoff is here, guys. So it seems like Jack and Aaron came in for the vaults from what it looks like. This song is giving me what was that one song where she just talks about being like so HORNY? Dress. This is giving me dress vibes.
I can see you waiting down the hall from me, and I can see you up against the wall with me. And what would you do, baby, if you only know? And I can see you throw your jacket on the floor. I can see you, baby, want you even more. What would you do, baby, if you only but I can see you, oh, I can see you. Oh, I see you, baby. I see you. I see you, baby. Oh, baby.
Okay. Wasn't too bad. I gave this one a 7.5. To me, a 7.5 is still good. I just don't think it was better than all these other songs that we've heard. So I think it's fair. 7.5. All right, next track is Castle's Crumbling. That's a interesting title. Featuring Haley Williams. Oh, damn. This is a duo I never thought I would see. Yes, guys, I know who Haley Williams is. I don't live under a rock like that, okay? I only know her because she was in that rock band, Paramore. You know, Monster. Obviously, we got Monster. Paranoid? I think that was the name of the song. God damn, I forgot it. But Haley Williams, y'all, she's been in the game for a long time. All right, this is an interesting duo. This really is a rock album because she does rock music. There's this one other song by Haley Williams that I like, but I think she was a feature. I forgot the name of it though.
Once I had an empire in a golden age. I was held up so high. I used to be great. They used to cheer when they saw my face. Now I fear I have fallen from grace.
This is the Kanye situation. I was held up so high. I used to be great. Guys, this was back in 2010. I'm pretty sure in this album she talked about Kanye before in this album too. They used to cheer when they saw my face. Yep, Taylor, when she went up the stage, they cheered for her. And now I fear I've fallen from grace because Kanye came up and we know the whole story, y'all. This is about Kanye, isn't it?
And I feel like my castle's crumbling down, and I watch all my bridges burn to the ground. And you don't want to know me, I will just let you down. You don't wanna know me now. Once I was the great hope for a dynasty.
Ooh.
Crowds would hang on my words, and they trusted me. The faith was strong, but I pushed it too far. I held that grudge till it tore me apart. Power went to my head, and I couldn't stop. Ones I loved tried to help, so I ran them off. And here I sit alone behind walls of regret, falling down like promises that I never kept. And I
this is definitely one of the more personal songs that we've heard so far in this album. I think Dear John is probably the most personal song that she has in this album, but Castle's Crumbling is up there. It's personal because she talks about how these people hate on her now. I'm not sure if this is due to the Kanye incident. I know she was going through a bunch of stuff around this time too, with like the eating disorders and just her dating so many boyfriends and things like that, and the media is gonna criticize her and stuff like this. So with the media always pushing her down, it feels like her castle is crumbling, like her legacy is crumbling. I kind of like how the title Castle's Crumbling is a great metaphor to pretty much her achievements and everything that are falling apart. This is some good writing. I like this one. Wait, was she? Oh, it sounded like she was crying there. I must be tripping, but.
Now they're screaming that they hate me.
Maybe, I don't think so. I thought she was kind of crying there a little bit, but.
Never wanted you to hate me. My castle's crumbling down, and I watch all my bridges burn to the ground, and you don't want to know me. I will just let you down. My castle's crumbling down. You don't wanna know me
Damn. Shit, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all the Vault songs that we heard so far, this has by far been the best Vault song that we heard so far. Even though we still got two more left, but this has been the best one. This was really personal and deep, and I like songs that have good, just writing. This song had good writing. I didn't really care too much about Haley Williams in the songs, to be honest with you. I was just way too focused on the lyrics. I didn't really care too much about Haley. I'm sorry. Taylor's writing and that song was magnificent. I enjoyed it a lot. I give this one 8.5. Track 21, ladies and gentlemen, is Foolish One. All right, playing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
My cards are on the table, yours are in your hand. Chances are tonight you've already got plans, and chances are I will talk myself to sleep again. You give me just enough attention to keep my hopes too high. Wishful thoughts forget to mention when something's really not right. And I will block out these voices of reason in my head. And the voices say you are not the exception. You will never learn your lesson. Foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will take the long way, you will take the long way down. You know how to keep me waiting, I know how to act like I'm fine. Don't know what to call this situation, but I know I can't call you mine. And it's delicate, but I will do my best to seem bulletproof. Cause when my head is on your shoulder, it starts thinking you'll come around. And maybe someday when we're older, this is something we'll laugh about over coffee every morning while you're watching the news. But then the voices say you are not the exception. You will never learn your lesson. Foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will take the long way, you will take the long way down. Foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will learn the hard way instead of just walking out. Now I'm sliding down the wall with my head in my hands, saying, how could I not see this signs? Oh, you haven't written me or called, but goodbye screaming in the silence. And the voices in my head are telling me why. Cause you got her on your arm and me in the wings. I'll get your longing glances, but she'll get your ring. And you will say you had the best of intentions.
Okay, so I have like several theories of what's going on here. I don't know if this guy is kind of cheating on the narrator, which is Taylor, but this guy, it seems like this guy also has another girlfriend, and it's kind of like this guy is kind of like doubting himself. Taylor is also confused, right? Foolish one. Taylor seems like a fool. Like, why am I over here dating this guy? He already has a girlfriend, and I'm over here acting like a complete fool, like a complete idiot. Like, what am I doing? What is the point of me continuing to talk to this guy if he's not showing me any love or affection? So what's the point of me loving this guy? You know, maybe I might be wrong, but maybe the song could be about something like that.
And maybe I will finally learn my lesson. Foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will take the long way, you will take the long way down. Foolish one, stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will learn the hard way instead of just walking out.
And I just love the chorus here. Stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that ain't never gonna come. She's pretty much saying, if you keep checking your mailbox, you're not gonna get what you want. You know, you're not gonna get love. Is the main theme here. I think this chorus just summarizes, the title "Foolish One." Honestly, and it's something we've all been there, right? Sometimes you're like in a situationship, and like you and your partner have no idea. You guys don't know what you guys want, to be honest with you. And then in your head, you're just like, damn, should I continue talking to this person or should I stop talking to this person? This person's not giving me the love that I deserve to have. So sometimes you get confused and you're just like, I don't know if I should continue talking to this person or not. There's a lot of confusion and stuff when it comes to stuff like this, situationships.
Never gonna call.
Screw him. Seemed like he did have a girlfriend, so no, screw him. Yeah, I mean, Foolish One, I get this one to 8.3. Now, the reason why I didn't give it 8.5 is because I gave The Story of Us an 8.5, and I thought that song was better than this one. But same thing with Castle's Crumbling. I also gave it an 8.5. I think that one is better than Foolish One as well. But I gave it an 8.3 because I think it's better than Superman, which I gave also an 8. You guys get the point. 8.3 I think is fair for Foolish One. Brilliant writing as well. Yeah, I mean, it had catchiness as well. Something I could relate to, right? All right, guys, it's now time for the final track. Timeless. No, it's not the Timeless with The Weeknd. It's Taylor's Timeless. This album has been something special, man. I'm gonna miss hearing this album for the first time. All right, guys. Timeless. Let's close this chapter up with Speak Now with Timeless. Let's go.
Down the block there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in. On the counter was a cardboard box, and the sign said photos, 25 cents each. Black and white, saw a 30s bride and 2 lovers laughing on the porch of their first house. The kind of love that you only find once in a lifetime, the kind you don't put down. And that's when I called you, and it's so hard to explain. But
so she's talking about lovers. Seems like she's talking about lovers from the 30s. She talks about photos like high cents, black and white, 30s bride. Okay, 2 lovers. Okay, so far we're hearing about a couple from the 30s.
In those photos, I saw us instead. And somehow I know that you and I would have found each other. In another life, you still would have turned my head, even if we'd met on a crowded street in 1944, and you were headed off to fight in the war. You still would have been mine. We would have been timeless.
Oh, I like that.
I would have read your love letters every single night and prayed to God you'd be coming home alright, and you would have been fine. We would have been timeless.
Damn.
'Cause I believe that we were supposed to find this. So even in a different life, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless.
And that's something you want to hear from your partner, is that our relationship can be timeless. Our relationship is timeless, right? That's what you want to hear from your partner, that this relationship would be great in another lifetime, in another freaking planet. I mean, yeah, I love what she's saying here.
I had to smile when it caught my eye. There was one of a teenage couple in the driveway, holding hands on the way to a dance, and the date on the back said 1958, which brought me back to the first time I saw you. Time stood still like something in this old shop. I thought about it as I started looking round at these precious things that time forgot. That's when I came upon a book covered in cobwebs, story of a romance torn apart by fate. Hundreds of years ago they fell in love like we did, and I'd die for you in the same way. If I first saw your face in the 1500s off in a foreign land, and I was forced to marry another man, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless. I would have read your love letters every single night and run away different life, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless.
Bro, Travis Kelsey, man. You have no idea how lucky you are to have someone like this, man. Travis is so lucky that he gets to hear this stuff every single day. You know, with Taylor. Just imagine you're right next to Taylor. Taylor's just telling you this, man. Jesus Christ, she is a keeper.
Time breaks down your mind and body. Don't you let it touch your soul. It was like an age-old classic. The first time that you saw me, the story started when you said hello. In a crowded room a few short years ago. And sometimes there's no proof, you just know you're always gonna be mine, we're gonna be. I'm gonna love you when our hair is turning gray. We'll have a cardboard box of photos of the life we've made. And you'll say, oh my, we really were timeless. We're gonna be timeless. Timeless. You still would have been mine, we would have been. Even if we'd met on a crowded street in 1944. You still would have been mine, we would have been. Down the block there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in.
Jesus, man. Guys, I'm having a lot of thoughts right now. This is one of the best Taylor Swift albums I've ever listened to in my life. This album had everything you would want. Well, before I get into that, let me just talk about Timeless, guys. Yeah, this was a beautiful, beautiful song. I'm gonna give this one a 8.3. This is one of the more heartfelt, beautiful songs that we heard so far in this album. So this was so beautiful to hear. Love this one a lot. But guys, let's go ahead and talk about this album now. Well, as you guys can see, I already added some of these songs on the playlist, including mine. Sparks Fly. Hold on, we gotta add this to the playlist as well. I enjoyed this one a lot. I gave this one an 8.5. I'm definitely gonna add this one to the playlist. Definitely repeatable. Yeah, we're gonna add this one on there too. Dear John, I've heard before. Me and I've also heard before as well. Story of Us was great. I've heard Enchanted as well before, like I told you guys. Better Than Revenge was great writing. Haunted, Long Live. I mean, a lot of these songs were really good when it came to the lyrics. Lyrically, this is one of the best things Taylor Swift has ever done lyrically, in my personal opinion. And again, a lot of these songs were written when she was 19, I believe. This album came out in 2010. She was born in 1989. So 19, 20 years old when she probably wrote, these songs. I think a lot of these songs represent pretty much the title, Speak Now. When you hear Speak Now, you think of like, she talks about the regrets and how you gotta chase after something before it's too late. Pretty much speak up now before it's too late. So I love how a lot of these songs, I kind of like how Speak Now is pretty much like a metaphor to that. This was great, y'all. This is definitely one of the best Taylor Swift albums I have ever heard in my life, y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna give you guys a ranking because I do plan on making like a ranking of all the Taylor Swift albums I've checked out. Obviously, I reacted to her debut already. I already reacted to Fearless, Speak Now. We did Midnights. We did Folklore, Evermore. And we also did her last album. her newest one, The Life of a Short Girl. So those are the only albums that I checked out that were like full reaction albums. I react to some of the songs that came out in 1989, as well as TTPD, Lover as well. So I react to some of those songs, but I never really react to the full album. I don't know if I'm gonna do a full-length reaction to those albums. I'm not sure yet. But we will be doing a full-length reaction to Red. I think I know like 2 songs in Red, which is I Knew You Were Trouble and All Too Well. I think those are the only 2 songs that I know from that Red album. So I do plan on checking out pretty much the full album on that one next. If there is one word to describe Speak Now, y'all, masterpiece. If I was to average up all of these ratings, guys, I gave a lot of 9s in here, a lot of 8.5s. I mean, shit, I might as well just bring up Enchanted and Haunted to a 9.5. That's how much I love those songs, honestly. So if I was to average up all these ratings, y'all, I think this album would be a good 9, literally. I enjoyed this album a lot. Now that I finally checked out the Speak Now album, guys, I do plan on reacting to the full Speak Now tour. I believe I already checked out like 3 performances from that concert, from that tour, which were Enchanted, Haunted, and Dear John. So I've seen those 3 songs on the Speak Now tour already, but I'm hoping we get way more performances in that concert. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.